where have you seen the use of Copilot in F&O be the biggest game changer?
Biggest game changer. I think there are a few areas I would say I've seen it used the most, and we'll see which one ends up becoming the biggest game changer. I think the first want is automating simple tasks. Like, can we populate data with strict rules? Let's say we have items that we manufacture. We got about 20 or so variations of those. We want the user to be able to enter a few key pieces of information with a Copilot and have it populate the rest. That type of stuff, once again, can be done with certain other tools and solutions. Yeah. But I think adopting those with Copilot are starting to align with a lot of things Microsoft are doing, right? Because users might not live in the ERP in the future. They might not live in CE, right? If we want to automate simple tasks, that means we don't need people going into an ERP system, wasting time navigating and going through complex screens. So I think automating some of the more simple things first around rules, just like the normal process of like, all right, if we have data, we can reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Automating, we want to streamline simple things. If we can define those templates or rules, automate those simple tasks, that is one really big thing that will shift a lot of people's roles, right? Data analysts, people are doing doc and data control. Maybe it's someone right now who's just pulling reports from various places and consolidating it, but not really adding value. Those types of things are huge for organizations so that people can spend time on things that are hard or things that are really creative and not have to worry about simple tasks that really don't add value and are just really a necessary step to run the business. For both customers and partners or even independents or people like this, for me, the cool thing has been using it to help me either reset or re-look at my own thoughts. So for example, let's say I'm doing an assessment for a company who's not on Dynamics, wants to look at moving to Dynamics 365. And we hold 10, 20 customer workshops to gather their business requirements. Whether I'm capturing that in Excel and now able to categorize those and analyze those for trends to see are there key problems I'm hearing over and over again. Maybe I'm turning on the recording in a Microsoft Teams meeting. I can turn on Copilot to analyze everything that was said in that meeting and the transcript of it. And now I'm also building a deck for the executive team of all my findings, and I can leverage Copilot to help me organize in a way that makes sense. Or maybe I want to add in some key pictures that represent the company's motto and background and pictures and colors that embrace, their whatever it may be, their logos. That's really powerful. I'm now able to use Copilot in 3-4 different ways to make my job easier. So what used to take really long, combing through notes that I had from meeting, maybe at best having a transcript of the recording, and now able to search for keywords, analyze keywords, rearrange those thoughts. It helps me in the creative process. It helps me identify if I missed things. I was doing this for a client recently who's looking to upgrade from an earlier version of Dynamics to a newer version, and they have lots of different solutions in play. And there was one that nobody could remember what it had to do with, what that integration did, what function it served, and being able to use Copilot to search out the context of the meeting that was discussed in really helped us identify some key things we thought we missed. So that's really helpful, and I think is a game changer because it just reduces the amount of time it typically takes people to do that analysis, which is a lot of fun.